Hello there, YouTube. I am Wheelchair21, and on today's rolling review, we'll be looking at the Mini-Pla Doubutsu Gattai Volume 5 or 6 Dodekaioh, which is Cube Welu. And honestly, it is probably one of the biggest Mini-Plas we've had since Ushi Origami back in Shinkenger, and as one can easily see, there are excessive parts that are not for the mecha itself, but its combination to become Wild Tousai Dodeka King. Now, these parts here on the side, as it tries to get away from me, will be seen later on. And this here is our cube, obviously. And it's splendid, it's wonderful. It doesn't actually use that many stickers, as one can see, while going around the sides. And its transformation is pretty basic, since all one needs to do is just hopefully pull back the sides, which reveal our tail, plug in the back here through the back of the tail, take our harpoon water spout here and plug it in as so, and there you have our adorable whale. Now, a part of me really wants to get the deluxe version of this mecha, but I'm going to have to wait till it's like on Uber clearance. I don't know why, but Cube Whale is just awesome, and I like it in its display piece as the whale or the cube. It's just wonderful, it's adorable, it's cute. Hell, I really like how it is in the show, especially in one of the early episodes when they leashed it. Yeah, I overly enjoyed that. Now, one would think that they would have put in a bit of leeway to allow some bit tail articulation when in this form, but all you can do is very lightly and subtly up and down, up and down. And for transforming it into Dodekaioh, it's a really simple transformation yet again, because as you can see, we just unfold the sides here, pull out said harpoon, and reveal our head. Now, Dodekaioh is one big, boxy, blocky, red mecha, and it is simply wonderful. Now, it is a little weird that there is a giant hole in the chest. I don't know if one of these pieces is actually meant to cover it up while in its mecha form, but I'm not too entirely sure. I do like the fact, though, that it does give us some elbow articulation, but one would also think that they would have tried to incorporate knees into this because of how big and sturdy these pieces could have been cut down to incorporate it. But you do get a bit of a wide range, you get a bit of an ankle joint, and you do have some points of articulation in its legs, but not necessarily overall as good as other mechas. This would be a huge step forward if you were to try to comparing it to Tei-Oh, which was a big pain in the ass for a lot of fans in the Tokyo line. Overall, it does look good from front to back, and the mecha is superb. Now, combining it takes quite a bit of time, due to the fact that this needs to be practically taken all apart, rearranged, and there's actually little pieces that you have to pull out from the interior to exchange out to lock into place in other parts and aspects when using it with our other cube animals, which, as one can easily see, Dodekaioh only goes up to pretty much the breasts of Wild Tousai King. Upon assembling this behemoth of a Mini-Pla combination, one can see that it's bigger than a lot of Bandai of America's deluxe mechas. Yes, if you compare it to the Dino Charge stuff, it is quite taller or just about the same height. Now, the combination does look cool in the show, as well as loosely with the deluxe mecha, but its Mini-Pla form doesn't really justify combining all the pieces, due to the fact how the tail forms up to make the arms, as well as one can see, the other cubes making the legs, they bow out due to how the formation of the pieces are. That's honestly one of my biggest displeasures with the formation. Now, one can see I also put the side blasters of Whale on the back of Rhinos to form like two giant smokestacks, which the form doesn't naturally have, but I like it nevertheless. Now, there is a lot of leftovers, like the back end of Rhinos, the horn, and Cube Gorilla's cannon. And that, to me, is too much leftovers just for this formation. And I highly recommend that people still keep it in Wild Tousai King, as well as Dodekaioh separately, just to probably save some room on one's shelf or display area on one's work desk, or area that they like to just have nice and unique when they're working in some area, you know, just like office or whatever. As well as just because of where you're going to store all these leftover parts. Now, as its individual form, I really enjoy Whale. Whale is a pretty awesome mecha, and like I said earlier in the review, I'm thinking of possibly getting the deluxe version of it, just because it's that badass. So, one can easily find this at CS Toys, Ami, and Hobby Link Japan, and one can possibly even buy its clear variant, which is still to come out. Anyways, I'm Wheelchair21. You can find this video here on my YouTube channel, as well as I suggest that people should comment, like, and subscribe, as well as check this video out on all the other websites, such as Hero Otaku and Hero Club, and possibly at Henshin Justice, if that, well, thing works out. And also, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and like my page on Facebook. I'll see you all next time.